For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live. Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to discuss that what happens when Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer in anybody's chart. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in the description. So today we are going to talk about the results of Jupiter in Cancer. First of all, let's discuss that what is Jupiter and what are the areas that it controls, it represents. See, Jupiter is considered as second most important planet after Moon in astrology, and the main reason behind this is that Jupiter is the natural significator, means the Karak planet for various aspects of our life and various important aspects of our life. That is the major reason behind this, and I have made a very detailed video on this. You can go and watch that in card section here. There I have explained that what is the importance of Jupiter in astrology. Okay, so if you want to know about Jupiter in more detail, do watch that video. I have explained a lot of things about Jupiter in that. Right now, let's discuss that what are the areas of which Jupiter is the natural significator. See, first of all, Jupiter is the Karak planet of knowledge, wisdom, spirituality and gurus. Okay, everything which is under the domain of learning is represented by Jupiter. So Jupiter controls each and everything regarding this. Next thing, Jupiter is the natural significator of finances, wealth, children, fortune means bhagya, dharma means, see, dharma means religion also, and dharma means your duty as well. Philosophy, it is the natural significator for that. In case of females, Jupiter controls marriage. It is the natural Karak planet of husband. Jupiter also is the Karak planet of idealism, morals, moral values, ethics are principles. Okay, so law and judiciary, that is also under the domain of Jupiter. Then it is the natural significator of management as well, leadership. And if we talk about our body, Jupiter controls fat, liver, spleen, lymphatic system. And apart from this, Jupiter is also the natural significator of children. So you can now understand that Jupiter is the planet which is governing a lot of major aspects of our life. And by Karak planet, I mean that the Karak planet act as the base and foundation of the areas which it signifies. So Jupiter act as the base of all these areas which I told you so far. This means that irrespective of the planet in the horoscope who is governing this in the chart of the person, Jupiter is natural significator of these things for everybody on this earth. It means that, let's say that Jupiter is the natural significator of education. So fifth house also is the house of education. So the fifth lord in the horoscope can vary from person to person, but the natural significator Jupiter is not going to vary. For each and every person on this earth, Jupiter is the natural Karak planet of education and knowledge. It means that if Jupiter is badly placed, it is definitely going to create a lot of problems in attaining education and knowledge as well. So this means that the Karak planet, if it is strong, means the foundation of all these things is strong. If it is weak, then the things are going to suffer, which it signifies. Now let's talk about Cancer. See, Cancer is the zodiac sign of the fourth house naturally, and Moon is the controller of this zodiac sign. It is a watery sign, so it shows our emotions, feelings, nourishment, nurturing, and mental plane. Mental peace is seen through Cancer. It also represents mother, the behavior with mother, the relationship with mother, childhood, home, land, real estate, creativity, arts. Moon controls all these things. Travels, medicine, medical field is seen through Cancer zodiac sign. Transportation, food industry, agriculture, government is seen through Cancer. If we talk about our body, it controls the respiration system, heart and breast in females. So this is what Cancer is. Now let's talk about what happens when Jupiter is in this sign. See, people who are familiar with the basics of astrology, they know that Jupiter is exalted in Cancer zodiac sign. And this is a very good sign for Jupiter, of course, because Jupiter is exalted here. The major reason why it is exalted here is that Jupiter finds the easiest affinity for learning in this sign. Okay, see, Jupiter is the, I said that Jupiter is the natural Karak planet of knowledge, attaining knowledge and wisdom. Jupiter wants all the knowledge and wisdom in the world. And in this zodiac sign, it finds it very easy to obtain the knowledge and wisdom to the highest point. And the reason is that the Cancer zodiac sign is what? Your emotions, your feelings, your mental plane. Okay, your mental balance is seen through Cancer. So that is the major reason that if you have a sane mind, if you have balance of mind, if you have proper control over your emotions and feelings, then Jupiter finds it very easy to provide and attain all the knowledge possible and attain all the wisdom possible. And this affinity for, easy affinity for learning and attaining knowledge and wisdom is not seen in any other sign other than Cancer, and that is why Jupiter is exalted here. And since Moon is the natural Moon is the ruler of Cancer, and Moon and Jupiter are friends, this also is another reason why Jupiter feels very happy here, exalted here, strong here. That is the major reason. Now let's talk about that what happens if Jupiter is in this sign. See, first of all, if in the chart Mercury is supportive, it is strong, and at the same time Jupiter is in this sign and it is getting the support from Moon, then it is going to provide sharp intellect, good learning capability and strong memory to the person. You must see the placement of the Lagna and the Lagna Lord and the 5th house and the 5th Lord as well for this. But in general we can see this. Apart from this, it is also a very good placement for education, for attaining knowledge. And by knowledge I mean, it is, do not take it as some sort of graduation or post graduation degree or some certification course. No, knowledge could be of any field, whether you have a degree about it or not, it doesn't matter. Knowledge could be, knowledge is free from boundaries. So attaining knowledge in general, and also at the same time for education, it is considered very good, and also for attaining wisdom in life. Since if Mercury is strong, it also provides interest, it gives interest in multiple subjects, various subjects. Person will have interest in various subjects, various fields. And not only interest, if these three planets, Moon, Mercury and Jupiter are strong, and in general I am also talking about, forget about Jupiter in Cancer, even if let's say Jupiter is not in Cancer, it is strong, and Mercury is strong and Moon is strong, this is going to be the general result for the good placement of these three planets. Okay, so if these three planets are strong, this will be the common result. Here also it is going to be there because Jupiter is in a very good position here, that's why. So it is not going to only provide, give interest in multiple subjects, but also a deep knowledge of them. Now apart from this, we can also see several characteristics in person's nature. First of all, it makes person quite broad-minded. It gives broad-mindedness. It will not make person orthodox. It will not make person narrow-minded in nature. It provides broad-mindedness, innovative and deep thinking. It makes person foresighted. Jupiter is the Karak planet for morals. So it makes person moralistic, idealistic, ethical and virtuous, well-mannered. But you also have to see the placement of Moon and the 9th house and the 9th Lord, because they also contribute to your morals and principles and ethics and virtues and your good habits in life. If they are badly placed, Jupiter is here, we cannot see this. We can see hypocrisy then, because Jupiter is here it means that it is going to make person give person these qualities. But since 9th lord and moon is not supportive, moon is the most important planet which governs our thinking and thought process. So if that is not supportive, this means that Jupiter is going to portray in front of others its ideals, but behind the back and at the bottom there are no ideals at all. It means hypocrisy can be there. So you need to see how the 9th lord is placed, how moon is placed. Then if Jupiter is here, they are well placed, then we can see the growth and the strength in these qualities in the person. So it makes person quite idealistic, ethical, moralistic and virtuous in nature. At the same time, it makes person compassionate and modest. We can see person who will be a follower of law. It means he will be law abiding, because Jupiter is what? The Karak planet for dharma. Dharma means duty and law and commitment. It also makes person seek truth and justice in life, because Jupiter is all about these qualities. It also gives optimism, makes person dutiful. If 4th house and moon and 4th lord are well placed, it means that it is also going to provide purity of thoughts, control over the senses. Same thing goes for control over the senses as well. You need to see the 4th house, 4th lord, 9th house, 9th lord, how it is placed, and first of all moon, how moon is placed. So control over the senses. Philosophical attitude can be seen here. It makes person quite religious as well, spiritual also, and person seeks wisdom in his or her life. And through wisdom, the main purpose, if other yogas are good, spiritual yogas are good, then it can motivate person to move on the path of self-realization, that is enlightenment. So these qualities, see, they are going to vary. Okay, I have told all the possible qualities which Jupiter can give here, but their intensity is going to vary from person to person, depending upon the placement of Jupiter, depending upon the placement of moon, and depending upon the placement of the other houses and house lords which I have told you so far. Because see, Jupiter is a planet which stays in one zodiac sign for 1 year. This does not mean that every person who has Jupiter in Cancer and is going to have all these qualities. No, there will be variation, and the variation comes because of the placement of Jupiter, moon, and the other planetary alignments. So it means that people are going to vary, and the intensity of the results is going to vary depending upon the placement. So you need to see the placement. Okay, now let's talk about the other sort of results here. See, Jupiter is the Karak planet of fortune, means fate, bhagya. So Jupiter, if it is well placed, and also see the 9th house and 9th lord, if they are strong, then bhagya is strong. The fortune of the person is quite strong here. Then also it is very good position for financial gains and wealth accumulation. But you also need to see the other dhan yogas are manifesting in the chart or not. If they are not manifesting, then we cannot see this directly by the placement of Jupiter. As I said, Jupiter stays for in one sign for 1 year. This does not mean that every person who has Jupiter in Cancer is going to be very rich in his or her life. No, you need to see how the other combinations are there. If the other dhan yogas are there, wealth giving yogas, and the position of the second house and 11th house is good, moon is good, then we can see here that it is a very good placement for financial gains and wealth accumulation. Next thing, Jupiter also favors childbirth and also is good for marital life and happiness in case of females specifically, because Jupiter controls both these things. Apart from this, in some very rare cases, in some exceptional cases where we can see some exceptional yogas, extraordinary yogas which are very rarely found, Jupiter gives profound fame, recognition and respect. I am telling this point here because Jupiter is the sole significator which can give this. No other planet has that strength in whole astrology, no other planet. So that profound fame, recognition and respect is given by Jupiter. But for this, very exceptional yogas are seen, must be there, and it happens rarely, very rarely. And the thing is here, there is a difference between fame and respect. Fame means people know you, that's all. Whether what kind of image they are having, your image they are having in their mind, that depends upon other planetary alignments. So people know terrorists also. People know good people as well, who are legends in their field. People respect them and people hate terrorists. The common point between both these people are that they both are famous, but one is famous and other is infamous. So fame means that society knows the person. That is all what fame is. Now whether that fame is going to be positive or negative, that depends on other planetary alignments. Now I am telling this point only because Jupiter is the only planet which can give this result, and in that too the profound recognition and respect in society. See, people can be famous, but earning respect in society is very difficult. Very difficult. People can know you, but do they respect you truly? That is rarely seen. That happens with people, but the Karak planet for that is Jupiter only. And I am telling this because do not take it as Jupiter in Cancer. No, it is not like that. Jupiter is in, if it is placed in Cancer zodiac sign only, then it is going to give this. No, in general also, if it is placed in other zodiac signs as well. But if Jupiter is well placed and other some very exceptional yogas are there in the chart, then only we can see that yes, Jupiter is going to give that high recognition, high respect in the specific field of the person. Okay, so Jupiter is the Karak planet for that. And one example which I can give you of this particular placement of Jupiter in Cancer, where we can see this result, is of Shri Amitabh Bachchan. In his chart, you can see that Jupiter is exalted. And not only exalted, it is Vargottam, it is in Pushkaramsha, it is in Gajkesri Yoga, and it is also making Amal Kirti Yoga. Jupiter is aspecting the 10th house as well. And apart from this, he has very strong other powerful combinations in his chart. Very exceptional. But the planet which gave all that huge fame in his life, that was Rahu and Jupiter and other planets, of course. But that respect in his field, that respect, that legendary status, that is only has been possible because of Jupiter. Okay, so that is what Jupiter can give. Okay, you can see the power of Jupiter now. Now, apart from this, there are various fields for which Jupiter is quite good in this placement. First of all the education sector, if like people who are teachers, professors, lecturers, who are scientists, researchers, they can be seen with this particular alignment. It is also quite good for field of management, administration, leadership, ministry, politics, banking, finance, commerce, economics, insurance, anything which is connected with management and administration and money is seen through Jupiter in Cancer. Very good for that. Also good for journalism, for writing, for poetry, for novels, for studying medical science. People who are in the field of medical science, like doctors who are not even doctors, let's say they are associated by doing some business with the healthcare sector, can be seen with this. It is also good for botany, for biology, for judiciary, for advocacy, anthropology, and also good for any works which is related with children. Good for music, dance, astrology, philosophy, yogis, monks, priests, religious gurus. These people can also be seen with this particular alignment. You need to see the other combinations. If other combinations are there, Jupiter is in this sign, then it helps in these areas. Now let's talk about what happens if Jupiter is in this sign, but it is getting afflicted and it is not getting the support from Moon. Because since it is sitting in the sign of Moon, you need to see the placement of Moon. If Moon is badly placed, it is weak, it is not strong at all, then now all the positive results which I have told you so far, there will be an increase towards the negativity in the results now. And the more weak Jupiter and Moon are going to be in this sign, the more negative results can be seen. Now, what can be those negative results? Let's discuss that. First of all, it can give wrong use of knowledge, wrong use of your knowledge and wisdom. Next thing, it gives false ego. At one point, if Jupiter was strong, I have said that it makes person modest and humble. But if Jupiter is afflicted and not getting the support of Moon, and at the same time if it is getting afflicted by Sun and Rahu, then this can give false ego due to incomplete knowledge. It can also bring fundamentalism in nature, bigotry in nature, false idealism, can make person hypocrite. Fanatics can be seen with this. One very good example which I remember here, however it does not have Jupiter in Cancer, it was of Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler does not have Jupiter in Cancer, but he had Jupiter in the sign of Sagittarius. Jupiter in its own Mool Trikona zodiac sign of Sagittarius means very strong. And Jupiter is in conjunction with Moon and Ketu in his third house in Sagittarius. And he was a bigot, he was a fundamentalist and a fanatic. So the point is that Jupiter is the only planet which is going to give you your morals, ideals and principles in life. Now, whether those ideals and morals and principles are going to be good or bad, that depends upon the planetary placement of Moon, 9th house, 9th lord, 4th house, 4th lord and the alignment of Jupiter. So in his case, even though Jupiter is in its own sign, that too of Sagittarius, is Mool Trikona zodiac sign, yet we can see the negative aspect of Jupiter there. So the point is that Jupiter, you need to closely analyze when you are seeing the Jupiter, see the placement of Moon, specifically in this case when it is in Cancer. Apart from this, there will be no spiritual progress if Jupiter is badly placed or not getting the support. If we talk about the in respect of health, it can also affect health in very negative terms, specifically if Jupiter is associated with 6th, 8th or 12th house, or it is becoming Markesh, or it is the 64th lord from the Moon, or the 22nd Rishkana lord. If these are the things and it is getting afflicted, then we can see various health issues like cholesterol problems, lipid disorders, atherosclerosis can be seen, heart blockages, obesity can be seen. Fat content will be affected because Jupiter controls fat. Liver problems can be seen, neurodegenerative diseases can be seen, thyroid problems, childbirth difficulties can be seen. So Jupiter, at the same time, you need to see how Jupiter is placed in the sign of Cancer. As I said, lots and lots of people are born when Jupiter is in Cancer for 1 year at a stretch. Millions of people could have been born that time, and it does not mean that in each and every case Jupiter is going to behave very in a very good manner, in a fantastic manner. No, in many cases you will find that Jupiter is not behaving good at all. And in many cases you might find that Jupiter is giving mixed results. So that depends how the planetary combinations are. Do not judge just by the sole placement of one planet, and there will be variations because of the certain nakshatra placement of Jupiter as well. But in general, what I have told you, keep this thing in mind, that the good results, we have seen that. The negative results which it can bring in the personality, that I have also told you. And in which circumstance it can give the negative results, that I have also told you. So analyze properly, and then you will definitely able to judge how Jupiter is going to give the results. That's all. And it is same with every planet, not just Jupiter. This rule is for every planet. Okay. So I think that now you would have understood how Jupiter functions in the sign of Cancer. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe below. For more, check on my website and Facebook page. Otherwise, we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.